Well guys, we did it. Hey, this is Gatorix, and yeah, as you can see, I've got a bunch of Eeveelutions here, a bunch of plushes. There's a story behind this. A friend of mine had these and didn't want them anymore. She had to get rid of them, needed room for stuff. And she didn't have the full collection, so she didn't want to hang on to them. So next she was in town, I got to keep them. So thank you, friend who's not even going to watch this. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump over to the better camera and the better mic so we can discuss these further.
So these plushes are from a line that had all the Eeveelutions, and it was exclusive to Toys R Us, as you can see in the top right. Pretty cool because we don't really have Toys R Us here in the US. They're still around in Canada, but these were for a limited time. I believe these were put out in 2017, and the interesting thing is that they are by Tomy, which did handle a lot of the Pokemon plushes, though I think they mostly did it here in the US up until the 6th generation. During the 7th generation, that's sort of when Wicked Cool Toys took over for the plushes that you typically see in stores, or at least on the shelves. But they do look actually pretty nice in the boxes. They're all pretty uniform, they're black, they've got like little gray symbols of all the different types, although these seem like proprietary type symbols. I don't see these ones used anywhere else. And then of course the back has this nice image, and then a little blurb about the Eeveelution in, not just English, but a bunch of other languages. These ones I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep in the box because they are attached in pretty securely and they look pretty nice. I do actually have one of these that I bought myself back when they were in stores, and that is the Vaporeon one that you've probably seen in some of my videos. That one I don't have the box because I figured I'd just go ahead and get that one taken out and I wouldn't collect all of these, but now that I have a pretty decent amount of space and these were all just given to me in the boxes already, I'll go ahead and keep them like that. Though they're not the best condition, you can probably see just a bunch of nicks on all the boxes in transport over the few years that my friend had them, and honestly, while I've had them around my place, I've dropped a few of them here and there, so, maybe some of those are my fault. Though even being inside the boxes, they're not completely airtight and they aren't immune to whatever elements there might be. I noticed on the Glaceon one specifically, what do you call those braids? The hair thing on Glaceon is kind of curling up. I don't really see the same thing happening on other plushes like Jolteon or Sylveon that have very thin fabric pieces on them, so that's kind of unfortunate that it had to be Glaceon, my other favorite aside from Vaporeon. And even then, Glaceon's face looks a little weird, I guess being, of course, the Eeveelution with least of a snout in its design. It doesn't really translate over super well into the plushes, or at least some companies, when they make them in plushes, the patterns that they use don't give it enough of a snout compared to a lot of the other Eeveelutions where it's more pronounced in their designs. But I really do appreciate having these. They stack up pretty nicely, and of course having 6 in even number will make it a lot easier. Of course, Eevee itself is included in this collection, so that brings the total up to 9, which is, an odd number, even though if it were to be just the Eeveelutions, we have a nice 8. And of course, if you couldn't tell, that means I am missing Leafeon and Espeon, which are two great, well, honestly, all of the Eeveelutions are great. I like them all to a degree, so now I kind of feel compelled to eventually track those ones down, whether they be in boxes or just loose plushes, because I already have the Vaporeon as a loose plush. But anyway, that was a look at the Tomy Toys R Us Eeveelution boxed plush collection. I don't think they have an exact name, but the point is, I own them now and I'm very happy with them.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching this collection video, or I guess collection haul discussion. These are interesting, so let me know if you happen to get any of these from this same line, or if you have any other kind of Eeveelution plushes. If you have a collection, because I guess apparently now I have a collection, only 2 off from a complete set. But yeah, if you want to see more collection videos like this, let me know, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Anyway, this has been Gatorix. Catch you later.